All right, all right, all right. We have had a wonderful day so far, and it only gets more wonderfuler. Amen. We are certainly again glad for this day. Amen. For all the mothers in the building, for those of you who are listening by way of radio. Amen. We want to tell you we appreciate you so much and thank you. Amen. For being good mothers. I'm going to say first of all and foremost, giving honor to God. Thank God for my beautiful, lovely wife of 34 years. And my wife, God, thank you for tolerating me and being a good mother to my children. Amen. She was a tough mother. She made them boys do stuff that most children won't do. She made them clean their rooms before they would leave their house, and they didn't leave until they done it. She was tough. She was like a drill sergeant, so to speak. Had me at attention a couple times. I tell you, James, man, when she jumped, I didn't come down. She say so. So let's get into something right quick. I want to share something with you and all the mothers in the house. And my sister, I tell you, Suzette, she was a mother, father. I mean, she, you know, some mothers took care of their children's children. You know, back in the day, the grandmother would take care of the children's children a lot of time. And we used to do that for the neighbors. You take care of some of the neighbors' children. Amen. That's just the way it was back in those days. All right. I want to say, I wish all, everybody happy Mother's Day. This day is so special that this nation, this country, has set a special day aside, calling it Mother's Day. You know, we got Father's Day, Christmas, but Mother's Day is a special day just for mothers. Whether you are a mother biologically, I mean that baby came from you, or whatever other ways, or you took the time to mother someone that made you a very good mother. You nurtured someone else who was not your child. That's what they used to do back in those days. They would take care of other folks' children. Amen. That's a good mother. When a real mother don't take care of their own child, a grandmother will sometimes step in, an aunt or sister-in-law or somebody will step in and be that mother for that child. Amen. Even a daddy who may have lost a wife can step in and mother a child. So a daddy can be a mother too. You know, a good mother has to happen. That's happened many times where people have lost their spouses and the man had to come in and comb the girl's hair, make sure they were ready, put the clothes on and do everything, amen, for a child. That's a good mother who can also be a good father. Amen. So, has anyone here ever took care of a child that was not your own? How many? Have you ever? I know, Bear, you did. I know. You took care of a child that didn't belong to you. We did it for long. We did. Took care of Jasper. Sure did. Have anybody ever prayed for somebody that wants your child? Okay. So let's get to a definition. I'm not before you long, but y'all just hold on. Trust me, I gotta set my premise. The definition of a mother is a woman who loves unconditionally from birth. Amen. A mother is a woman, a person who loves unconditionally from birth. Someone, now I want you guys, put yourself in their shoes. I may be relating to Mama sometime, I may be relating to Darlene, I may be relating to Suzette, or some of y'all may be relating to you, Charity. But listen, someone who puts her children before herself. Yeah, you can say, yeah, that's me, of course. A mother would do that. The one you can always count on. The one who gives birth and has the responsibility of physically and emotional care. That's a good mother who will physically take care of you. And emotionally take care of you. When you're crying, you go to Mama. Late at night, when the boogeyman is out, I don't call Daddy, I used to call Mama. You know, your daddy was there, but you call Mama. You know, because your mama is the protector. A woman whose egg unites with a sperm, producing an embryo. So how do these gay men, okay, I'll tell you what, let's get back to that one. Like the man said, we'll get back to that one in a minute. We'll get back to that one. Meaning of being a mother is virtually endless. All right, a mother is a protector. I can say that about some animals. You mess with a bear has cubs. And you will get eaten alive. I can guarantee you right now, some of your parents will protect your children with your life. Mess with Charity's children if you want to, in the wrong way. Mess with my mama's children, us, in the wrong way. Mess with some of your grandchildren. Mess with my grandchildren. There's nothing physically I can do to stop Brandon and Katie Jr. from getting that person. Amen. So a mother is a protector. A mother is a disciplinarian. Disciplinarian. Good, I put on the wrong symbol. And they will discipline you. When you're wrong, they will let you know. Whether your mama will let us know when we're wrong, whether we like it, when I didn't want to hear it. I knew she was right, but I just didn't want to hear it. That's a good mother that will discipline their child because she wants them to be better. A good mother is a friend. When your friends are gone, mama gonna always be there. A mother is selfless. She don't think about herself. She puts her children before herself. I'll give you some examples as we go. A mother is creative. When you have to do something in school and you got to come and, Mama, how do I build this thing and make it explode? Well, you take a thing and put some Alka-Seltzer in and throw some water in and make the mountain, whatever we used to do back in those days. But a mother can go to the craft store and create some crazy stuff. Child might not get an A, but they're going to give you an E for effort. Don't care what it look like. But a mother would try to get something, put some stuff together, go to the store. When you have to do stuff in school, a mother would try to figure out something and know how to do it. They are creative. A good mother is dependable. Y'all put yourselves in this. A good mother is dependable. Yeah, the children needs a good mother who is dependable. And you can tell that child, you can depend on me. Mess with Jaquanda's baby if you want to. You're going to get a hooding on you that a man couldn't even take off. I'm telling you, mess with her child. A mother is dependable. A mother is funny. Mama was funny. Mama would have you cracking up. I would have her laughing, and she would have me laughing, but Mama, a mother will make you laugh when you are at a point where there's nothing funny. A mother knows how to go to you and make you laugh and hug you. A mother does that. A mother is forgiving when you've hurt a mother. You've done something you shouldn't have done. Said something you shouldn't have said. When they told you don't go over there, boy, you go over there anyway. And then you got to go back and say, Mama, I'm sorry. And a good mother will always forgive you. Even if you do it over and over and over and over again, a good mother will always forgive you. A good mother will know when you're wrong, and they'll try to tell you when you're wrong. And sometimes because we think we smell ourselves when we were growing up, we do it now because, I'm 57, whatever Mama tell me, I'm going to listen. I don't care if I don't like it. Mama, I don't like it, but I'm going to listen to you anyway. Because a good mother is always, you're going to go back to her and say, Mom, you know what? You were right. And I did that years ago. When I was ready to go to Germany. And Mom said, boy, don't you leave that girl alone. I won't talk about one dollar in there. Don't you? I'm in love. You can't tell. When you're young and you're in love, your parents can't tell you nothing. You think you know everything. You think you got it all. And Mom said, boy, I'm trying to tell you. Mom, this is crazy. I thought she had lost her mind. I was in love. You couldn't tell me nothing else. Until I got to Germany, that girl wrote me a Dear John letter. And I got back and said, Mama, you were right all the time. I don't know why I didn't listen to you. And she said, I tried to tell you, boy. And some of y'all be in the same situation. You try to tell your children something, and sometimes you got to let them learn the hard way. That's just the way it is. It's going to happen. They got to learn the whole way. That's a good mother. You try to tell them. Sometimes they don't want to listen. They got to learn it the hard way. A good mother is God-fearing. They're going to put Jesus in you. I know some mothers that don't know God. They're going to tell you, you got to love the Lord. They're going to show you good morals. All right. So a good mother is God-fearing. A good mother is a great cook. Baby, we know Belle can cook. She made me some rutabagas one time. I tell you, that woman laid something on it. Mama was a great cook. Mama could make the best, and y'all knew this, Mama could make the best sweet potato pies until her latter years. When she started putting too much nutmeg. Let me tell y'all something. Mama made a sweet potato pie years ago, and they were just the best. Because Mama used to sell them, right? And I think Alice used to make the sweet potato pie. Mama made the best sweet potato pies, bar none. I don't care what you say, Caribbean, Mama made the best sweet potato. Joe, you're going to probably say something different, right? Right. You know, everybody's Mama. But the last few times when Mama made a sweet potato pie, come on, I'm just being real. I think Mama put too much nutmeg in it, and when you ate it, you just went totally. And the thing about it, I didn't want to let her know. We didn't want to tell her that. So, Mama, what did you do? Because what Mama did, she put nutmeg in it, forgot about it, put some more nutmeg in it, forgot about it, put some more in there again. And I guess Mama didn't ever taste her food, because when we ate it, we said, But you know, but she was a good cook. Mama could cook very well. A good mother is hardworking, and we know that. A good mother is hardworking. All of us, you can know that. We're hardworking. We work hard. You work hard, don't you, Deborah? Yes, work hard. All of us, you work hard for you. You got to. Saw Charity the other day. She was with those children. They was back eating Chinese food or whatever. And she just like her eyes were barely open. I said, well, what are you doing? I'm tired, Uncle Candy. Won't you go home? I can't. I got stuff to do. A good mother would go that extra mile for their children. A good mother would go the extra mile, do whatever they have to do for their child. That's a good mother. A good mother is inspiring. They will inspire you. Baby, you can make it. Baby, you can do it. Don't let anybody tell you you can't. You can be whatever you want to be, the president. You can be whatever you want to be. It don't matter. Whatever you want to be, you can be it. Whatever. Whatever you want to be, you can be it. You can be whatever. You can do whatever you want to do. You know, back in school, they used to tell us, you know, you can't do that. You can't be, you know, a governor or a senator. That's not what maybe you could be a good laborer. You know, they want you to be make you work in the fields and be a good supervisor. And my math teacher, you know, and I blame myself for that, would never. I never did algebra. I never did algebra. The reason why I never did algebra because she told me, well, you can't do it. Well, the nerve of her telling me that I couldn't. You know, when she told me I couldn't do it, I believed it. I believed her. She said you couldn't do algebra. You know, so I didn't take algebra. And that's how a lot of times they suppress some of us children by telling us you can't do that. But I saw all the white kids in there doing algebra. I said, well, why are they doing algebra? And I can't do it. You know, she never took the time. So they put me in a class with people doing algebra and had me on one side. I mean, I wasn't dumb, but they had me, and they labeled us, you know, what is it, problem children, that phase 3 or whatever you call it, and had me doing general math. Of course, I passed it, but the fact that she said you can't do algebra. Well, of course I can't do algebra if you don't teach me. Of course I can't. And she never taught me. Lady named Miss Baldwin, Kim Baldwin, get the baby. And you get the baby. Just do whatever. Just do whatever. She's fine. Just it's breaking my concentration. You can let her sit in the back. Give her a pacifier. Give her some Pepsi Cola, whatever you want to give her. Him. I don't know what's he. Okay. All right. Inspiring. A good mother, I'm about through, is intelligent. A good mother is intelligent. They smart. Let me tell y'all this about Mama. Mama never got past what grade? Sixth grade. 5th or 6th grade. Had most sense than all of us put together. And it wasn't just street knowledge. Mama had intelligence. Mama had common sense. And Mama was intelligent. Mama and Daddy didn't get past 3rd or 4th or 5th, whatever, because they had to work in the fields back in those days. But could Daddy read, y'all? Yes. Could that man read? Yes, he could. Yes, yeah, definitely. And so Mama was very intelligent. She had intelligence that she could read that Bible, study it, and she knew it because she read it over and over again. And that's what you do in school. You read over and over and over. And we always tell kids the best thing you can do is let a child read. Amen. If you let her read, I don't care what it is, get a Macbeth. Let her read. I know it's the most dumbest thing. I hated it. Macbeth. Let them get Macbeth and make them read it. So, well, you can't comprehend it, but read it because you keep seeing words over and over and over and over again. The Taming of the Shrew. Stuff that really, it ain't going to do you no good, but it's just good to know. Julius Caesar. Had to read that mess. I didn't try to get me to do in the play, I don't want to get into it. So a good mother is intelligent. A good mother is loyal. A good mother is outspoken. Let me teach you to do something wrong to your children. When they did wrong to us, to me, Mama said, let me come out there. I said, no, Mom. Because what Mama did, Mama would make it worse for me. She'd go out there and she'd tell them off, and then she gone and I'm out there. And we've all had that experience sometime before. Mama wanted to go out somewhere. On my job, I was having a problem. She wanted to say, let me just come out there. Listen, children, when a mother tell y'all that, y'all can do that, but you're going to suffer the consequences later. I'm telling you, you're going to suffer it later because they're going to be gone. They're going to tell you what they got to tell you, and then they're going to turn their head and they're gone. So, and parents do that. I know you've probably been out there, child. I know you've been out there. I know Susan's been out there with her grandchildren. She go out there with her grandkids. When they were messing around, Susan would go out there and tell them what they had to tell them. Whether in a good way or a bad way, but it has happened. You would take care of your children. You would not let anybody mess with your children. You're going to be outspoken. Let them know that ain't right. That's a good mother. A good mother is patient. Patient. So go ahead and go, son. You're going to make your mistake. I'm going to be right here waiting for you. When you fall, I'm going to be right there to pick you up. Go on, daughter. Do what you got to do. I'm going to be right there to pick you up. Patient. When my boys had gotten in a lot of trouble, she was patient. I wasn't patient. I said, let them stay there. They got in the detention center a few times. They were doing stuff. Every child had messed with a reefer. Every child. I don't care who it is. Try to delete that on Facebook if you can. Try to take that part out. But Darlene was patient. And it happened to them 3 or 4 times, back and back and back. I was stark raving mad. She was patient. She gonna be there for her boys. I love my boys too, but she was there. I didn't have money, but somehow or another we always gathered up to get them out. But I did tell them this, and this was the last time they ever did. You do it one more time. You go stay there. And I think they did it again. And what they do? Oh yeah, yes they did. Oh, he stayed in there. Came out skin with just as smooth. Because when you go in there, you can't do certain things. I think you can smoke. You ain't got no money in your canteen. So he came out. His face was smooth. Bumps gone. Everything looking nice. And said, boy, it might do you good to go back in there again. So lost a little weight. He said, I can't eat green eggs there. I can't, whatever they have in there. So. A mother, a patient is patient. A good mother is positive. A good mother is strong. Is that not right? Amen. Now here's the definition of a good mother. One who would be there for her kids no matter what or how old they are. That's a mother. Mama would be there for me right now today. If she were here, she would be there for me. That's how she was. Your parents, the same way. Your parents will be there for you. I don't care how old you are, Joe. James, your mother gonna be there for you always. We'll give up the last dollar. A mother will give up the last dollar a lot of time. Most time they will to spend on that child. That's a good mother. Is it hot in here? Or is it just me?
It's hot. Let's turn the fans on.
All right, about through anyway. That's all right. All right. A good mother will get up at 2 o'clock to feed a crying baby. Have you done that? Got up in the morning? I remember when Canaan Jr. Brand was crying at night, 2 o'clock in the morning. I would roll over and look at Darlene. She would get up, but then she got to the point where I had to get up. Because it takes 2 to tango, right? It ain't just her. So A good mother would get up 2 o'clock to feed a crying baby, would drive 100 miles at 2 o'clock in the morning for a sick child. A mother would do that. No matter how far the distance is, if a child is sick, a mother would be there. Is there to provide financial support as well as emotional support. A good mother is not defined by what everybody sees. That's not what defines a good mother, by the fact that what we see in you, James, what you see in your Wanda. That's not what defines a good mother, but it's defined by how a child is raised and how a child grows up. Because sometimes when, and this is not always the case, you can do the best that you can for your children. You can raise them the best family, the best home, give them the best education, and they can still mess up. It's not your fault. I'm sorry, Bear, you want to turn off, you can. But a good mother is going to always be there for that child. When a child is raised right and goes rogue, as they say, or wrong, mothers never blame yourself when you do the best you can when your child messes up. Don't ever blame yourself. I never blame myself when my boys got in trouble. I knew I raised them right, but they're going to get around friends that's going to be peer pressure, and they're going to do things just to impress their friends. That's a normal process that's going to happen. You want to impress your friends, guys and girls, so you're going to do things which is not what your mother and father want you to do. A lot of times, when I did wrong, I knew it was wrong. When Mama had told me not to do this, not to go there, not to do this, not to do that, but I did it anyway. All right, because inside every bad child, there's some good. Inside every bad child that's done wrong, there's some good. Mama, that's why they said, don't never say that bad, worrisome, even though they can be that way sometimes. What time do they go to bed at night? What time do they go to sleep at night? Huh?
She put them in bed, but they get up while she's sleeping.
What time y'all go to slobbing on the seats?
Jesus.
Yeah, right. He just slobbing all that, just a whole slither just throwing. I'm about to. A good mother would tell you stuff you don't want to hear. A good mother would tell you stuff that you don't want to hear. I was at a point, Mama could tell me anything. I knew I was right, but I was really wrong. They would give you advice that you are not ready to accept. Mothers would give you advice that you are not ready to accept. But one day, you will come back and say, Mama, you were right. And Mother would say, I know it. and we've all done that. We're going to go back to our mama, and we've done it and said, Mama, you were right. I was wrong. But when we were growing up, we couldn't see it. We didn't quite understand it. I tell my grandchild right now, your mother would never, and this is something you can always know, a mother would never tell you anything wrong, whether you like it or want to hear it or not. Your mother would never tell you anything wrong. Never. They won't tell you anything wrong. They always tell you what's right. You might not accept it, you might not believe it at the time, but they would never tell you anything wrong. Advice to mothers, you don't have to be a perfect mother, you just have to be a good mother. You ain't gonna never be perfect. It ain't gonna happen. But you can always be a good mother. Where you going, baby?
I told her.
Okay. Now I see why Mama would say stuff like that, because you see stuff and you want to know, well, where you going? Go ahead. You go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Walk. Step on it. But I want to know what's so important that you got to. All right. Now, it always comes back to me now how Mama used to be. Where you going? Where James at, as a matter of fact? Where James? I'm serious. Where James?
He said he didn't feel good this morning. Some kind of medication. They keep changing. I told him stop taking all that different kind of stuff.
All right. All right. Okay. Advice to you don't have to be a perfect mother, just a good mother. Teach your child to live life to the fullest. What you got to do is teach your children to live life to the fullest. Teach your child to the importance of self-worth. That's what you do. Teach your children that you are important. Somebody told Barack Obama that he was going to be something in life one day. Most folks didn't believe them, but look at where he is now. Many important people in society. Martin Luther King, I don't care, whoever. Even white folks, some of the white people say, you never be anything in life. But sometimes you have to prove these people wrong and show them that I can be whatever I want to be in a good way. And a parent will always give your child, a mother will always give a child self-worth. You know, I've seen where some parents will put their mother down because these mothers are dope, you know, and they say stuff that they shouldn't say it. But most mothers would tell you the right thing. They would provide food, shelter, and love. They would make time to have fun with the kids, and that's what you do. Mama and daddy would take us to the Cliff of the Noose every year. We would have a good time. Mom and daddy would do that. That's what they did. We had fun. Allow room for her children to make mistakes and learn from them. And sometimes you got to allow, you know, you don't want them to make mistakes. They're going to make mistakes. Try to keep them from making mistakes. But if they do, then you have to step back, keep an eye on them, but let them know. And then you know, you're not gloating when you say, I tried to tell you. Most times they'll come back and say, Mama, you was right. You know, sometimes they're stubborn, they won't do that. Now, mother with a father taking care of the children is commendable. So you got a husband and father taking care of children. That's commendable. That's wonderful. But when a mother takes care of children, when daddy or father's not there, that's a super mom. That's a super mother to do that, because you got to be able to be there for those children, try to work, try to take care of them, and most time your income is limited, but somehow or another, a good mother, maybe with $5, can stretch a meal for a whole week. How you have done that, I have no earthly idea, but a mother knows how to take that money and stretch it to feed their children. That's a good mother. That's a good mother that knows how to do that. So a good mother is if you're taking care of children on your own, for whatever reason. You never got married, your husband left, or whatever, but you are taking care of that child. And there are some good fathers who are good mothers, like I said, who, you know, I don't know how to plait hair, but any guys here know how to plait up a girl's hair? Any guy? Fred know how to do it? That's it. I never learned how to do it. I just could not get my fingers to twist. I just couldn't do it. But it's good to be commendable to do that. But, you know, it's good to be a good mother. And, you know, even though it's not Father's Day, you have to, you know, I take my hands off to the fathers too, because sometimes when mother can't do and father's there, father have to do. You know, so, you know, it's just amazing. So, mother is, M is for the million things she gave. O means only that she is getting older. T is for the tears she shed for me. H is for her heart pure as gold. E is for her eyes with love light shining. R means right, and right she'll always be. Put them all together, they spell mother, a word that means the world to me. All right, in the Bible, closing out. There are some mothers in the Bible that you need to know about. Larry, there's some mother in the Bible you need to know about. Eve was a good mother. Eve was the original mother of Cain and Abel and several others. Can you imagine what was going through her mind when she had children? She was the first woman to give birth to a child. No one told her anything. She didn't know about anything. She didn't know, what is this thing growing? Why is my stomach getting? She didn't understand. Nobody told her. And then when she had to have that baby, she was wondering, what are these pains and what's coming out of my stomach? But Eve was the first mother to bury a child. When Cain killed Abel, first mother. So she's the mother of all mothers. Sarah, the mother of Isaac. This mom has given hope to everyone who waited a little late to get started on the mother track. You know how there are some women who had babies at 40 and 50. For real. They started late. I see you shaking your head, and I understand. God made a promise to Abraham that he would be the father of many nations. When that didn't happen fast enough, then Sarah made a mistake. She decided to do her own thing. She gave her handmaiden, Hagar, as her material stunt double, a maternal stunt double, as you would say. a child was born, but not the child that God wanted to come in the world. A messenger told Abraham that Sarah was going to deliver the promised child, that there was going to be a promised child that was going to be delivered. So what she did was she couldn't wait, she let Hagar, her maidservant, go in and do what had to be done, and somebody else came out instead of who was supposed to. So Sarah overheard the angel or the messenger telling Abraham, so Sarah laughed, and when she laughed, she got in trouble. But you would laugh also if God told you, Carabelle, if God told you, Darlene, if God told you, Deborah, that Ernest is going to be the father of many nations. Sarah laughed because she was thinking, at my old age, you think that's going to happen to me? But you will laugh also. So what he told Sarah. But I just want to leave this. Good things come to those who wait. That's the whole moral of the story. Good things come to those who wait. Rebecca, the mother of Jacob and Esau, was playing favorites. You know, Rebecca loved Jacob, and Isaac loved Esau. They were twins. All right? And she played favorites. Jacob, actually the name Jacob means trickster. She messed with God's divine order. There was a divine order that God had, and she played around with divine order. Never mess around with God's order. If God tell you, Charity, that He's going to be the one that's going to do some things, and you take it and put little Charity into place, you mess with God's divine order. And when you mess with God's divine order, there are serious consequences and repercussions that will occur from that. So she messed with God's divine order. One more, Bathsheba, the mother of Solomon, was well known for her bathing. This is why she was called Bathsheba, because she was very well known for bathing. What happened was she caught the eye of David while she was bathing, thus Bathsheba. And that attracted the attention of King David. So what David did was, she sent her husband to war. What was his name? Uriah. Thank you. And she sent him to war. He sent Uriah to war. Then he sent him back home, hoping that he would do the mess around. Are y'all with me? Yeah. He was hoping, after he had messed around with Bathsheba, he was hoping, so I'm going to send him to war, but I'm going to send him back home. But Uriah didn't go home. He stayed outside the door because he felt that, hey, my men's out there fighting, and I'm him messing around with my wife. I can't do it. I don't feel good. I can't even get excited, so he laid on the outside. Yes, he did. Then, when David thought that they had done the mess around, he sent Uriah back in the war, hoping that he would get killed. Well, he did get killed. And David said, yeah, I got it, yeah. But what David didn't know, that Nathan knew the whole story. Nathan knew what had happened. You see him out in the war, you sex with his wife, and you send him out, he got killed. David thought he had got away with it. But he didn't get away with it. David repented, but the damage was already done. And that baby was coming. You knew who that baby was? Solomon. The most wisest man in the world. So the moral of the story is, regardless of the circumstances of your pregnancy, God can redeem your situation. Solomon was the wisest man that ever lived. So even though you may have had a child out of a mistake that was made, God can still use those children. And the last one, Mary, the mother of Jesus, and I'm through. Everybody left Jesus while he was at the cross. His disciples left. Everybody left Jesus. Everybody but his mama. When Jesus was dying on the cross, his mother stayed right there. on the cross. But a real mother stayed when everybody else leave. A good mother. Mary was a good mother. She saw her son being beaten. She saw her son being whipped. It hurt, but she stayed right there. A good mother would do that. Good mother would stay right there with her child, no matter how bad they get, no matter what they've done. A good mother would be right there for you. And I commend all the good mothers in the house and all the good mothers to be. You're going to be, hey, you young lady, you. What's your name? You're going to be a good mother one day. Do you know that? Do you understand you're going to be a mother one day? Put the cards down. Put the cards down. You're going to be a good mother one day. You know that? You playing cards. Your child going to know how to play cards if you do that.
Amen.
Did you know that what you do in your pregnancy can sometimes reflect on the child you have? Yeah. It's a known fact. I won't go into everything, but you know, when Mama was having us, she used to eat eggs over easy. And I think, no, she fed it to us, right? But that's all we have. Me, you, over easy eggs. That when you break the yolk, the yellow stuff comes gushing out. I gotta have it. Gotta have it every day. Gotta have it. Over easy. I get it. I mess with my wife. I eat it. I let the yellow stuff. I be messing with it. But that's what we have. So this is a story of good mothers. We are good mothers. All of us. I commend you all for being good mothers. You're going to be all y'all. If the Lord's will, you're going to be good mothers one day. If you're not going to be a mother, you're going to take care of some child somewhere where people will come back to you later and say, you know, I appreciate what you did for me. All right, let's give the Lord a hand clap today. That was my message today.